What's up guys, today we're playing some Orzhov Flicker featuring Ketramose, the New Dawn. Ketramose is the new mythic from Aether Drift and has a lot of text. So first off, it has Menace, Lifelink, and Indestructible, which is already amazing. The trick is it can't attack or block unless there's 7 cards in exile. So that's what we're going to base our entire deck on. It also says that whenever 1 or more cards are put into exile on our turn, we get to draw a card and lose a life. So that's basically what this entire deck is about, which is why Ketramose is such a good addition to it. So Orzhov Flicker is already an established deck. We've added even more cards to complement Ketramose and its exile effects. The first thing we added was 4 main deck graveyard hate. So we have 2 Ghostly Vacuum and 2 Relic of Progenitus. Each card targets and exiles 1 card at a time, so you can trigger Ketramose each time. So whenever you tap one of these on your turn, you get to draw a card and lose a life. The reason these are so good too is because they put cards into exile, so it'll quickly get up to 7, making Ketramose a creature. So in addition to the graveyard hate, we've added 2 March of Otherworldly Light to the main. Sometimes you'll see this card in the sideboard, but I wanted 2 in the main just because it's very flexible, and it's another exiling effect. So if you actually look at the deck, pretty much every card exiles something. So if you have Ketramose in play, you're going to get so many triggers. Moving on to the sideboard, we have 1 Deafening Silence. This is for combo decks. We have 2 Drannith Magistrate again for combo decks. 2 Stunning Silence for artifact decks. 4 Widowcrypt Phantoms for Eldrazi and big mana decks. 1 Aven Interrupter for graveyard and control decks. 1 Elvish Norn for the mirror and sometimes Amulet Titan. 3 Wrath of Skies for artifacts and board wipes. And then 1 Thoughtseize for combo and control decks. So that is Orzhov Flicker featuring Ketramose, the New Dawn from the new Aether Drift set. I want to remind you guys that we are part of the MTG Creator Program, so we have lots of play points to give away to our subs. And if you're interested in becoming a YouTube channel member, you get access to cool perks like loyalty badges, cool emotes, and early access to videos like this one. So if you want to see more content like this and you want to win some play points, make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's get in the gameplay. All right, welcome to match 1 on the play. This hand's decent. We have 2 lands. We have Ketramose to try out. We have a turn 1 play with March if they play Saga. Turn 2 Overlord. Could be good. We have a Surveil in turn 1. Go Arid Mesa pass. They go Windswept Heath. Makes me think Energy, but we'll see. Hopefully, no Blood Moons. Skyclave. No one's Skyclave right now. Bogart Trawler. So we could bolt this in and play Emperor. Bolt this in, play Overlord. Probably just go get a Plains, honestly, and play Overlord. We have nothing for Emperor to get out of their graveyard yet. We'll actually get Failure here. Oh, Hallowed Fountain tapped. So I'm assuming this is blue-white control. Oh, Spirits. That's pretty cool. Aven Interrupter. So a couple plays here. We can bolt this in, play Ketramose. We can bolt this in and March Supreme Phantom. Could hold up Failure. Could do a lot of things. I think I'm just going to play this tapped and flash in Failure end of turn, because it's a kind of like a must counter. And then if they tap out to counter this, we can just play some other stuff. I don't mind playing at instant speed. Ghost Quarter. Hit us for 1. Flash in Failure. See if that eats something. Spell Queller, sure. Could have guessed that. Maybe we do something at their upkeep instead of waiting, but now they're tapped out. They have the Spell Queller out there. We have Solitude Ephemerate, so that's actually pretty big. So let's start by doing that. I'm going to pitch Aven Interrupter instead of March. Get rid of everything. And this also like time walks them, because that means they can't play any creature or it gets solituded. So we'll double Ether board. And that was a really good draw. We get Failure back. And play Emperor. Emperor. Could eat Overlord. We could always get that back. We need Skyclave. We can't activate it now, but we have a pretty good board here. They can't play any creatures or it gets solituded. They shock in Hallowed Fountain. Ooh, Phantasmal Image. That's a good one. So they're going to copy Solitude, eat Failure. Not bad. Probably like the best thing they could have done. Or they, oh no, okay. They could eat Solitude, so that way this doesn't get Solituded unless they have, so they play Mausoleum Wanderer, which is just going to tax the Ephemerate if they want. So we'll Solitude, see if they sack this. Can't imagine they do that though, right? This is a non-instant or sorcery. We'll just target the Solitude. We could target this, but then they sack it. They don't gain life. We draw a land. Let's play out Ketramose before we do anything. We could always activate Emperor and get rid of this as well, but at least this will draw some cards. Phantasmal Image. Draw with Ketramose. We'll attack for 2. Spectral Sailor. I mean, I'm fine with this exchange. The way to play around that is just playing land Ephemerate out, but this is fine. They have 1 card in hand. If they use all their mana to draw a card, that's also fine. Take it in for 1. We have Overlord coming off. Suspend. Let's attack. Let's see. 7. Yeah, I guess that honestly, okay, we should have checked our exile zone. So if we Ghost Vacuum something, we can get in with both. So that's a mistake there. It's okay. It's not the biggest deal, but it's definitely something to consider. Spell Queller. Well, Ephemerate Solitude, and they concede. Yeah, so we just eat Spell Queller, eventually eat their whole board, All right, against spirits, we want Wrath the Skies and we want Aven Interrupter. They don't have anything with their graveyard. I don't mind taking out graveyard cards. They're really good with Ketramose, but it's mostly to get that like kind of early cheese. But like this should be fine. We don't have to go crazy value. You could potentially bring in the Thoughtseize as well. We will keep this hand. We have Fatal Push, Ketramose, Emperor. Oh, Aether Vial. Solitude. Courtyard Pass. Probably, honestly, we should have went Surveil Land. I don't know why we didn't do that. The only reason not to do that is assuming they're going to play a creature and we want to end a turn Fatal Push instead of Surveilling. They just do nothing. Balemark. I guess we'll play Swamp and Pass, looking to Failure, end of turn. Rattle Chains. I think because they're tapped out, I'm just going to flash in Failure now. Oh, they violin something. Okay, we don't care about that. Aether Vial does make the game a lot more difficult though, because they can double spell. They get him for 3. I really don't want to have to pitch Ketramose either. And they just pass 2 mana, Vial on 2. Upkeep, Vial, White Orchid Phantom. That's fine. Get a Plains. I mean, I guess we'll just use the push mana. Eat the Mausoleum. Spell Pierce. Interesting. Skyclave. Play Aired Mesa. They only have Ghost Quarter up, so get Godless Shrine. Well, Impending Overlord. Phantom makes attacking with Failure a little awkward, but let's see what we get. Ketramose. We'll still attack, Flicker, and maybe Supreme or Solitude this, maybe? I'm trying to think, how much do we care about Failure living or dying? It's weird they have White Orchid Phantom in the deck. I feel like that doesn't make sense. I mean, I guess it's a spirit. That's kind of funny. 2 Ephemerates in the graveyard also makes it awkward. Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of Phantom so that way Failure lives. We can always get Solitude back. That's the other reason to do it with Balemark. Overlord triggers. Yes. Witch Enchanter. We'll get Solitude. They only have 2 cards in hand. Up to 3. Activate Vial already. Skyclave. Eat Failure. Fine with that. Get him for 2 or 4. Down to 10. Would love an Ephemerate. They probably have like Spell Pierce up or something. Emperor. Let's start with an attack. Trigger Balemark. Wow, we have like nothing. All we've had are all lands and Ephemerates. Jeez. All right, they take 5. So a couple things. We could Skyclave their Skyclave. Could Skyclave Aether Vial so that way they can't get in any 3-drops. But then if they draw land, Ketramose isn't doing much right now. Let's cast Skyclave. Do we eat Vial or a creature? I think I'm gonna eat Vial. Play this tapped and pass. We have Solitude up. They know we have Solitude. I don't mind trading here. If they don't make their land drops, they can only cast like 1 spell a turn, like a 2-drop a turn. They're gonna get him for 3. And if we draw land, another Overlord. All right, and they just concede. Let's see what we would have drawn. Overlord, Solitude. We weren't drawing a land for a while, but I think we were gonna get there. All right, welcome to match 2 on the draw. This is a really weird hand. We have 2 graveyard hate cards. We're up against Merfolk God, which they can't be on Merfolk, right? Maybe we're gonna mulligan. This is a 1-lander, and it's a Witch Enchanter. Let's go to 5. All right, we'll keep this. Put back Ghost Vacuum. Ephemerate Solitude could be really good. Emperor Bones could be good. All these could be amazing. Ephemerate's the only like odd man out, but we're on 5, and I think I kind of want to keep it just because it pairs so well with Solitude and Emperor. Overlord can find lands as well. Put back Emperor. We have our 2-drop. It's close. Sucks going to 5, but it's okay. And just go Bloodstained Mire, pass. We draw the push. We'll play Flooded Strand, looking to surveil into more lands. Sacred Foundry tapped. So this looks like, oh my god, no, we had such a good Storm hand. Of course, this is Storm. We had double Graveyard Hate. Skyclave. Is that too slow? I think that's too slow. And plus we have Balemark anyway. Oh man, that's so sad. Emperor, again, okay. I mean, Emperor is also really slow. It's not going to like do much. This is a tough matchup, game 1, but game 2 and 3 gets a little better. All right, well, Impending. So Skyclave could be good for Ruby. Failure is good with Flickering Overlord. I don't think we're going to live to Flicker. I'm just going to take Skyclave. Hope to hit a land, maybe get Ruby out. But we could just be dead. They go get a mountain. Yeah, we'll let them pop off and come back when they're done. It doesn't look like they have the win, which is nice. We're also not drawing anything. They have 2 cards in hand. I think we need to Emperor of Bones. It sucks we didn't hit a land drop. We'll eat Oren's Resolve. We'll Solitude Ral. And then see if we can get lucky. We have to dodge Pass in Flames, more Ritual, another Ral. Okay, Ritual. We just have to dodge the Pass in Flames. But they have a lot of like looting effects, making mana. Oh, they have the Pass in Flames, okay. All right, again, we'll come back when they're all done. All right, they finally cast Wish. They get Grape Shot from the sideboard, and that's game. All right, so against Storm, we want Deafening Silence, Drannith Magistrate, Thoughtseize, and Aven Interrupter. We can take out Fatal Push. Fatal Push kills Ral, which is something. Maybe like Flicker Wisp is too slow. And I think killing Ral is really important just because if we take care of their graveyard, they can still Ral ultimate. So Solitude, Fatal Push, put all these in. Maybe like a Ketramose. Kind of want the Flicker Wisps out. I'll try that. All right, on the play. All right, this is a very hateful hand. We only have one land, but it's fine. Gemstone Caverns. Godless Shrine, Deafening Silence. I'm going to try to stall until we can find lands. There's Ral. Ketramose. I'm just going to Solitude Ral now. And I'm going to Ephemerate. So that way we have a threat on the board. If they play another Ral, it gets killed. And they have to deal with Deafening Silence. We have some Graveyard Hate coming up. Definitely need some pressure. Reckless Impulse. Good hits. They can only cast one a turn though. Say no. Another Ephemerate. Play out Relic. Target them. Get our clock on. Can the one land hand get there? Play Foothills. Impulse. Oh, they find the Wear Tear. That's kind of annoying. So they can Wear Tear both of these. So we can crack Relic to try to hit a land, or we can just wait for them to Wear Tear. That's a really good hit for them. I think we're just going to pass. We can hold up Ephemerate, hold up Crack Relic. They have to spend their entire turn doing this. Oh, they're going to end of turn? Interesting. I'm surprised they didn't untap and Wear Tear both, unless they plan on winning here with Ruby Medallion into something. Metamorphose. Ren's Resolve. As a Ral. I'm going to Flicker Solitude in response to this. No Rals for you. All right, we get to untap. Fortunately, our Deafening Silence is gone. We're not making our land drops. We can't really tap out of Relic either, so we'll just pass. It's a very unlucky game, just not making our land drops. We did keep a one-lander, but you'd think like 5 turns, you'd see at least one more land, right? Ren's Resolve. They hit the Ruby. They're going to throw Artist Talent. All right, they just pass. Land. The variance. Not on our side. All right, we'll just keep passing. They're on a 2-turn clock. Pass in Flames. All right, we'll crack. Still no land. Now they're going to cast some instant speed stuff just to get in the yard. I guess we just have to hope they brick, but it's going to be really hard to brick with this. All right, we'll let them do their thing. Again, we'll come back. Pretty sad. All right, they cast a Ral. We'll let this go off. We're going to Solitude Ral again. So no Ral trigger. All right, now we're officially F6'd. No more plays. They kill our Solitude. They pass the turn. We draw a land. Yay! So they have no cards in hand. We can shock this in. Get Emperor of Bones out. We can eat their Pass in Flames. Put some pressure on the board. This is crazy. They can play their land. They have so many outs. This is a 2-turn clock. All right, they go get another mountain. If they draw like a Resolve or anything, they can just kind of keep the ball rolling. Please no Glimpse. Wish. Oof. That is a good draw. So they can wish for something to kill Emperor. They can wish for Pass in Flames, Grape Shot, something. Glimpse. Oh no, they hit the last Ral. Hopefully we draw a land for this. That would be ideal. All right, they're going to try to spin. Start cycling. They go to 5. They do make a spawn. Land. Yes, please. So, a couple things. We can eat the Ral. We can Aven Interrupter. I kind of just want to Aven Interrupter some things. Let's move to combat. Eat their Wish. We'll attack. They'll probably chump. They're not going to chump with the Ral, though. If they do, we'll just Emperor it. Yeah. All right, we'll just pass. Aven Interrupter is really good. Stopping their Pass or Wish or whatever. And if they do nothing, we'll just adapt end of turn. Dude, if we win this game, now we're making our land drops too. All right, Emperor, we will eat their Ritual. They go to 1. Play Ghost Vacuum out. We'll pass. We'll hold up Aven Interrupter. They have a play. They choose not to. They're going to have something to kill Ghost Vacuum, I guess, and they wanted to wait for Artist Talent. But if they lose the Ral flip, they just completely lose. Yeah, there's the Wear Tear. Let's see if they lose off this Ral flip. Oh, no, they won. It's kind of like a lose-lose. All right, so we'll eat their Glimpse. That's fine. We don't have to even interrupt that because they're just like dead on board. Yeah. Wow, dude, we got there. All right, so maybe one more Ketramose out. Fatal Push in. Crazy. I mean, honestly, do we just want all the pushes and like Ketramose isn't that good? Yeah, let's try that. Maybe Ketramose is too slow. Can't believe we won that game though. All right, no lander with Deafening Silence. We got them all. Opponent keeps 7. It is a 1-lander, but like, all right, we'll keep this. Back Godless Shrine. Probably just go turn 1 Relic. Veil Mark. Not the most impactful, but it's something. Hopefully they have like a Ral. No Ruby Medallion. All right, they play Ruby. We draw a push. We'll pass. I don't want to Overlord. I want to Surveil, keep up push, and crack Relic. Not the most ideal draws. I mean, we'll just target them. They have no spells yet for them to get rid of, but let's see them pop off. All right, Abrade. They have the Abrade. Draw another push. Now they can kind of go nuts. Land. Good for us. Really good for us. We will Surveil. Looking for some more hate. Land. I don't think land's going to do it. Emperor. Yeah, I mean, we got to play Emperor out, right? We have Solitude for Ral. And that's about it. Very awkward hand. This is a very good non-combo hand. They go get a mountain. Now I feel like they can pop off. They have 4 cards in hand. They find another Reckless Impulse and a Medallion. They could just go, depending on what they have. Yeah. All right. They finally get there. Yeah, they're going to do their stuff. I'll come back when they're done. All right, and they find the Wish. They're not going to brick here. All right, match 3. Another 1-lander, so all mulligans today. All right, this we will keep. We don't know what we're up against, so Relic may not be good. I think we're going to have to throw that back. Hopefully not up against another graveyard deck. We do have Emperor, but Relic's always really nice there. I go Xander's Lounge, pass. Just some 5-color stuff. Just go Concealed Courtyard, go. Could also go Witch Enchanter tapped. Wooded Foothills. Definitely 5-color. Solitude. Pretty good pickup with the Ephemerate. Could hold up Failure as well. I kind of want them to, if they're going to do anything, use it on this. Elegant Parlor. They keep a card on top. Just go. Arid Mesa, go. Ketramose. Ketramose. Draw some cards. Unless they kill this. Alright, they are going to Galve it. It's unfortunate. We'll pass the turn. Probably get another Surveil land. So they have all 5 colors. Farseek. So this is like Scape Shift variant. So if we can hopefully keep them off Dryad, maybe? Dwarven Mine. Oh, is this just creativity? I guess we're going to have to Solitude this. That stinks. Yeah, we'll just pitch Ephemerate. We don't get the draw because it's not on our turn. But now we can like hold up push knowing what they are. Another land. Can't do anything. We can Surveil. There's Fable. Let's Surveil. We're going to save this push. Failure. We're going to Flash and Failure and just get rid of the token. Don't need another one. Flash and Failure. And we will get the draw on our turn. Cool. Overlord's so good. Overlord Failure would be like amazing here, but I want to get rid of this token to get, so they can't make it treasure to target because we can't get rid of the token. That stinks though. I really want to, probably could play that out first, but we'll attack. Get rid of the Goblin Shaman token. Wait, does that not? I thought that would work with this. Why doesn't that work? I guess because it's a token? Does it say non-creature? No, I don't know. Okay, it's with impending. So we get back Witch Enchanter for this. I don't think so. I think we just want Solitude. We don't have a white card to pitch, unfortunately, but maybe later down the road. Yeah, I guess this doesn't trigger because it's a token. They are going to get a lot of looks, though. Oh, Emperor. Emperor would be really good here to get Archon. Upkeep. Okay, they get rid of Failure. Marsh Flats. We will just pass. Yeah, so if they have the Persist, we're kind of screwed. Reflection comes off. Surveil. Another Overlord. Don't want that. Do we push this right now? I think we do, just to use our mana. Take an Emperor. March. Pretty brutal. They have 2 cards in hand. Do they have another Surveil land? They shocked this in, though. What is this? End of turn. Oh, Emperor. Interesting. It's actually really funny. I guess we're going to get got by this because they can just creativity X equals 2. We can't kill both. Explore. It's a redraw. Put a +1/+1 on that. That's fine. Get for 3. Play land. I guess we're just going to exile this and then try to kill Wanderer. Again, we don't get the draw. It's just going to be whoever top decks first. Kill Emperor. They have 1 card in hand. Is another Galv Blast? I don't think so. Oh, it's just a... We're going to get rid of that. Again, we don't get to draw, but that's like a token down. Still only 1 card in exile. They draw land. Both of us are just bricking hard. That's another fetch land, though, so they can do something. There's Emperor. There we go. That's going to snag their Archon and get the concession. Yeah. All right. All right, so against creativity, we want White Orchid Phantoms, Thoughtseizes, Elish Norn's probably too cheesy. Aven Interrupter probably is fine. What's not good? Thoughtseize definitely. Phantoms, they only run like a couple basics, maybe even just 1. We've gotten blown out by White Orchid Phantom Ephemerate before on creativity. Graveyards are good. Fatal Push, Emperor, Ketramose, Skyclay, everything's like decent against them. Like maybe the marches are whatever if we have the Fatal Pushes. Because it's either like a token. Well, I mean, March hits tokens too, actually. So that's why it's tempting. Skyclave's decent. Maybe it's a little slow. It hits Fable. I like Aven Interrupter for creativity. Maybe like Flicker Wisp. Maybe like 1 Ketramose, 2 Phantoms, 1 more card. I don't know, I kind of rather have Phantom. We'll try that. This hand is decent enough. We have the Graveyard Hate. We have the Hand Hate. Kind of fine with that. We can go like turn 1. Maybe turn 1 Thoughtseize. Probably turn 1 Relic. I'm not sure. Let's see what we draw. Godless Shrine. I kind of just want to see what they're on. Get a Godless Shrine. What Thoughtseize? So we know what to play around. Ren, March. All right, I guess we're taking March. Their hand's pretty bad. Double Ren. We have the Relic for Ren, but they have so many lands that it's just like really not going to matter right now. Keep a card on top. Probably go like Stomping Ground into Ren. Oh, tap land. Okay. Put a land in their yard. Draw another Surveil land. Let's go get a basic out and play Bailmark. Do we hit? Yeah, like White Orchid Phantom. Honestly, yeah, it's not as good anymore. Solitude. Let's get Emperor Bones. Yeah, so Phantom's really good if they don't have the red and 6. Obviously, it's a lot worse with it. But between Emperor and Relic, maybe we can run them out of lands. Kind of a tall order, but... Alright, so they play Ren, get back Arid Mesa. I feel like they should play Xander's Lounge tapped. Okay, they do. We draw another Emperor. Play Emperor, shock this in, play Relic. Relic them, Emperor Bones them. Yeah, so, I mean, they're going to be able to play the fetches and then get them back with Ren, so these aren't going to be the greatest. But Emperor makes it so they can't just put an Archon into the yard without having Persist immediately. Oh, they're going to downtick, play Ren, downtick. Interesting. I'm fine with this, I guess. Like, we have another Emperor, so Arid Mesa. Fatal Push is the pickup. Oh, you know what? We shouldn't have Relic there. That was a mistake. We should have Emperored, eaten that, and then held up Relic for when they crack this. But again, they have like a million land, so it's not a big deal. Land to the yard, play Emperor. Now we have a push. Yeah, that was kind of a mistake. It's okay. We'll just eat our own Thoughtseize. I mean, eat our own Solitude. Because we can always flicker the Solitude for more pressure. Let's see, so if we ate the land there, then we could Relic now and they wouldn't have it. Raucous Theater. But they could always just put another land into the yard. They have plenty. They still have that Stomping Ground in hand. They keep a card on top. They get back the Mesa. I also don't want to flicker this because then we lose the Solitude. Do they have the Discharge? Yeah, we're going to let that go. Because if they just go fetch land, Dwarven Mine, Archon, we're screwed. That kind of stinks. Let's go Stomping Ground tapped. Another Balemerk. Relic them. Play tap land. Another land to the yard. We will... Cast Impending, get back Philia. Now we have all 3 cards up, so end of turn, if they do nothing, we can push, or we can Philia, we can push, whatever. 3 mana, end of turn. So now they can draw 2 cards a turn with their cycling land. And they get back Jetmir's Garden. It's tempting to crack this, but then if they could just go nuts. This is preventing any persist plays. Is this Fable? Oh, more cycling. They still have, no, they played the Stomping Ground. We can't eat that now if they don't put something else in the yard. This is Farseek. They put Sacred Foundry tapped there. They're about ready to like hard cast Archon. Another Fatal Push. Beacon Combat. Attack. Guess we attack them. Target our Overlord. Ren's not going to ult for a while. Relic them. And I guess if they're like cycling, they're using 3 mana to do whatever. This Overlord comes into play. This comes into play. Trigger. No Solitude. I guess we'll get Ketramose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, if they have Archon, it's pretty good. They've done nothing, so I'm assuming they have at least 1 in hand. Dwarven Mine. Explore. Okay, no Archon. They get back Jetmir's. Again, we could fight over that, but I really don't want to. We get to draw a lot of cards with Ketramose next turn. Curious if they go for it on the token or if they have a Fable. Oh, cycle again. We've also been in this position where you just don't draw your payoffs. They've drawn almost as many cards as us. Actually, they've drawn way more cards than us. We just have cards in the graveyard. 3 to, or like 8 total to 15 in the graveyard. All right, Dwarven Mine. So they're going to crack this for a mountain? Is this pending? Do we care about that? I don't think so. It's going to push these on my turn. Another push. Okay, let's Ketramose. Draw a million cards here. Unfortunately, it does not have haste. Draw land. Let's attack. They crack. Get a Dwarven Mine. They're going to be really sad when I push this. In response to the Dwarven Mine, they Bousage you. So we could flicker this. We'll flicker it. Overlord trigger. Get Solitude, draw, march. We'll push the token. I guess we'll just kill Ren, get back another Solitude. Ren probably doesn't matter, to be honest, but they're dead on board. So I guess if they find an Archon, it looks like they have an Archon here. They play the Mountain from hand. All right, they have the Archon. All right, we will Solitude it. They're going to gain life. Hopefully we don't mill ourselves, honestly. They go back up to 20. We'll sacrifice the Balemerk. I really don't want to draw more cards, maybe. Get a land out. We'll pass. Rebound. No. Oh, Aven Interrupter is really good, actually. All right, that should just like win the game almost. As long as we don't mill ourselves out. It's like the biggest creature we could get here. Probably Emperor will get to 4, and then we can play this. Or we'll just get Solitude. If they do nothing, we can Solitude end of turn. All right, we'll pass. We have 14 cards left in our library. They just need to go like Archon. Valakut Awakening, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, Leyline Binding. That's really good. I really don't want to plot that. I'm just going to cast a Solitude. They have 2 cards in hand. Another Bousage? Jeez. They're stalling. Ghost Vacuum. They have no Archons. Nah, I'll just pass. If anything, we can start exiling our own creatures and get a nice big Ghost Vacuum going. Let's exile Solitude. Target them. It's a grindy game. Definitely going to hold up Aven Interrupter forever, though, against Archon. I guess we have to hope they don't draw more ley lines. Ephemera is decent to protect. Hit them for 3. They have something. They're just like not F6'd. Nah, just pass. What else do we want from our graveyard that we could just... Alright, they pass again. Probably like a Witch Enchanter to get rid of leyline. This motor lag is terrible. Alright, we'll eat Witch Enchanter. Alright, back to our turn. Ketramose is a good pickup. Get in. I want to target them now before I play Ketramose. I don't want to draw any more cards, to be honest. Play Ketramose. Now we have lethal on board if they have nothing. I don't know what they're drawing. They're drawing a bunch of cards. We want them to play like a huge spell. 4, 5. This looks like an Archon, but they're not playing double black. Black here. That's funny. I guess we just even interrupted that. I'm trying to think of how we get blown out here. Okay, I guess we don't. Weird game, but we got there. All right, match 4 on the draw. This hand's medium, but we'll try it. In the blind, we have Surveil lands, we have Failure, we have Removal. It's not the worst. Gonna go Scalding Tarn, pass. Gonna look to Surveil into something amazing. March, more Removal. Never too unhappy with March. I feel like this is gonna be Under City Sewers or something. No, we're all gonna try them. More 5-color goodies. They shock that in. I don't know what that could be. We will get a Surveil land though. Aven Interrupter is good enough, I'd say. Like Concealed Courtyard, pass. Hold up, Fatal Push and March. Again, not knowing what they're on, Interrupter could be amazing. Dressdown. Oh, okay. We know what they're on now then. They're on Jeskai Dressdown. We could actually get rid of this depending on what they do. If they go Flage here, Null Drifter. So we can actually March pitching Witch Enchanter. We could Solitude, end of turn Failure, Solitude this maybe. Yeah, I think we're just going to end of turn Failure. Main deck Dressdown against our deck is pretty brutal. Another Witch Enchanter. So let's go Flooded Strand. Let's exile Null Drifter. As much as I would love to save it with Failure. We'll attack, do nothing. This is where you want the Overlord. Then we'll just pass. We can hold up Aven Interrupter. Maybe they go like main phase Flage. Definitely a tough matchup. And they had the combo right off the bat. Cycle Lorien. Island. Okay, we'll just Surveil. Don't have to do anything crazy. Skyclave. I kind of want that against Flages. Then we have Push already. I'm going to say no. It's like right now it's not what we need. Another land. We'll attack. We also could have played this tapped and then Failure could get it. Something to do in the future turns. We can just hold up Interrupter and push. See if they have another dress down end of turn. Solitude. I guess we could have Aven Interrupted that. Are they going to go Ephemerate? Oh, Consign. Kind of want to Aven Interrupter the Consign here. Being very patient about our Interrupter. And by interrupting the Consign, as long as they don't have another one. No, they do. Okay, so they had double Consign. They consign the Interrupter, which was targeting the Consign. That's pretty funny. So even if we cast Interrupter originally, it wouldn't have mattered. I'll look in Parlor. So they're probably not going to attack because they don't want to trade, and then they can Ephemerate Solitude. Yeah, I'm fine with trading. It would cost 2 more to whatever, but getting that off the field is fine. Just need some action. That's not action. We will just pass. They tune the narrative. No plays. We draw a Solitude, which is pretty decent. End of turn Dressdown. That's fine. We can always March that if they play into it. They're trying to haste something, like a hasty Null Drifter. All right, we'll March Dressdown in response. They keep getting the combo. Oh no, they fetch Counterspell. Wait, did they haste it? I guess they didn't. It wouldn't have mattered because of Dressdown. All right, we got the Counterspell out of their hand at least. Flicker Wisp. I'm assuming we just main phase this and hope that they don't have an Ephemerate. Okay, they don't. I think I'm going to keep this as a removal spell. They go Surveil Land. They keep it on top. Leyline Binding. Man, this deck's running Leyline Binding too? Okay. And that's why we keep Witch Enchanter so we can get back Leyline. Sealed Courtyard. Cast Witch Enchanter. Could also save this for when they have a creature, but kind of just want to... We got to get the pressure on. They have 2 cards in hand. Land. Is this just hard cast Null Drifter? All right, no haste. Ketramose is a good pickup. They're F6'd. You can Flicker Solitude. Draw with Ketramose. Solitude comes back. Eat Null Drifter. Draw with Ketramose. Look at that value. 2 draws. They draw another land. We're both kind of flooding, but they have like 1 big spell a turn. I guess we're lucky that we've been able to dodge Flage. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. If they draw Flage, we're pretty screwed because they can... We have to get Ghost Vacuum out before they draw it. Is this another... Is this the 4th Null Drifter? Or is this a Wrath? Oh no. Alright, at least Ketramose doesn't die. Everything else dies though. Oh, they misclicked. Oh no. That stinks. I don't know. Phantoms, Wraths, we don't want. They have all cast stuff, so we don't really want Elishnorns, right? Cast is Null Drifter, ETBs. I mean, maybe. honestly. Even Interrupter's probably decent. Graveyard stuff's not that good. Even Fatal Pushes aren't that good. I mean, I guess against their Phlages, we want some. Thoughtseize for the counter spells. March is good for Dressdown. Same with Skyclave. Emperor's decent. I kind of like Phantoms just because they are on like a 5-color mana base or kind of like a greedy mana base. Maybe you don't need 3. 2's fine. I don't really want much permanent hate because they have Wrath, but even Interrupter is really good against Wrath. Yeah, Push honestly isn't very good. I think we were sitting in a pretty good position. If they Wrathed our board, we have Ketramose to kind of rebuild. We will keep this hand. We have Thalia Overlord. Hopefully we can get it down before they do all the dress down shenanigans. Witch Enchanter. Let's get Air Mesa down so we can surveil. Looks like they have a dress down. I kind of want the land. We have 3 lands, technically. Nah, I'll say bottom. Kind of want action, like Solitudes and stuff like that. Good, another land. And see if they surveil here or if they dress down. They do surveil. Tune the narrative. Land, pass. All right, so they're not doing much, which kind of helps our play. Stern Scolding. Ooh, okay. So that was going to happen regardless. That's fine. Bogart Trawler. Let's Impending Overlord. We have Flicker Wisp for it as well. I was going to say, see if that eats a Solitude. Probably a tri-land here? Yes. Do we want Thalia back or do we want Emperor of Bones? Emperor can be really... Let's get Emperor. Especially, like, we haven't seen Phlage, but we know what they have it, and we need some type of graveyard hate. And we don't need the Flicker right now. Like, we could, like, double spell next turn. They go Plains. Yeah, they haven't done much. They have a lot of reactive spells. We will Surveil. Emperor. I'll keep it on top. I don't mind double Emperor Bones, especially if they counter the first one. I'm going to play Emperor before playing the land. I don't want to play Flicker Wisp into a counter spell. Discharge 1. That's why we kept both. And this helps like clean out their yard so that Phlage isn't a live draw. Leyline Binding. Okay. And we have the Witch Enchanter for that. So it's actually really funny is that's going to come back with no counters on it. Another Galvanic Discharge. Doesn't seem like they've had counter spells, so let's see if they have one now. They do not. So now we get the Overlord trigger. They shouldn't have probably done it so quickly. Emperor or Ketramose. So many choices. Even Aven Interrupter would be pretty... I mean, the fact that they've been holding... I'm just going to get Emperor. They've been like using all the removal on the Emperors, so it makes me think that they have something. Hallowed Fountain untapped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, Wrath the Skies. Okay. All right, so pretty good pickup. Let's lead off on Emperor. White Orchid Phantom. Eat the Zagoth Triumph. Could also Ephemerate a bunch of things. Well, they have more basics than I thought. Let's eat their Wrath and pass. Like, we could have just gone Phantom, hold up an Ephemerate and push, but this puts pressure on them. Do they have another Wrath? Oh, Solitude. Okay. Let's see if they eat the Emperor. They do. Kind of annoying. Skyclave's not good enough right now. So let's attack. I don't think we win this race. I don't think we need to get rid of Arena right now. Just target their Hallowed Fountain. Let's see if they have any basics or whatever. Okay, I guess they have like a decent amount. Probably should have honestly waited until they attacked. That was kind of stupid. Just kind of bait them into attacking. It's okay. Null Drifter. Into Consign. Well, that's kind of annoying. They keep misclicking. That's unfortunate. Okay. I guess lucky for us, but we'll just keep eating their lands. How many basics do they have? Do they have a mountain? Double blue, double white. All right, we'll attack. Oh, we can't attack. Dress down, end of turn. That's fine. Let's see what they have here. Now they have the Null Drifter. And we can't do anything about that. We will be able to evoke Solitude and Ephemerate as long as they don't have a counterspell. It's going to be tough. Another White Orchid Phantom. I mean, I guess we can just infinitely block Null Drifter. We'll just eat their land. All right, they have no more basics. I think I'm just going to pass. We could evoke Solitude. Actually, at their upkeep, we'll do it. Actually, no, it's fine. Because if they have a dress down again, it kind of ruins. If they want to attack into the double white, we'll just pitch a land. They shock in Sacred Foundry. This is a hasty? What is this? Oh, X equals 2. Man, they're drawing all the Wraths. It's pretty unfortunate. Yeah, I guess that happens. All right, we'll pitch Skyclave. See if that resolves. They have to have a counterspell, right? Yeah, damn. Yeah, the Wraths are really, we just have to dodge the Wraths. For 7, Annihilator 1. Guess we'll get rid of the Bog. I don't think we're going to be able to get out of this unless we draw exactly like Solitude again. Emperor. That's close. If we had a land, we could Solitude this. That would be awesome. All right, we just have to pass. Definitely have to take out all the pushes. The pushes are absolutely useless. They have the Discharge. Get them for 7. Oh, just that? Okay. We have to pitch the Plains. Rebound. No. Move to combat. We will get Solitude. I feel like they have a, they have like Dressdown or something up. Yep, shocker. All right. All right, so let's sideboard a little bit better. Pushes out, Skyclave out. Yeah, even the Phantoms weren't good. But like, I'd rather have Phantoms than anything else. Like Relics for medium. I don't know, maybe we run them out of basics quickly. But they are permanents for Wrath. I think we just try this on the play. Yeah, it's a fine hand. Nothing too crazy. We have Surveil on turn 1 into Failure. We just gotta dodge the Wraths. We'll keep that on top. Flooded Strand. All right, we'll let them go. We can flash in Failure now if we wanted to, or we can wait till end of turn. It depends on what we want to make them use, Discharge or Stern Scolding or whatever. But they got a basic. See if this eats a Stern Scolding. It does not. Ghost Vacuum. Let's go White Orchid Phantom. This will make them act if they want to kill Failure or if they want to play Dressdown, yeah. We could hold up Ephemerate as well for one of these. Maybe that was the better play. We do make them use Dressdown defensively. See what kind of removal they have for Failure probably, which is why you'd want to hold up Ephemerate for it. Hoping to dodge the Discharge. We also don't want to commit to the board too much because if they, yeah, so if we held up Ephemerate, we could have saved Failure. Are they going to consign it? Jeez, okay. Yeah, they just had like everything. All right. Lether Solitude. Draw Emperor. It's not the worst. Let's play that and pass, hold up Ephemerate. They're stuck on 2 lands. Would have been really nice to get the Phantom down. Got the Shrine. Let's get the Phantom. Adapt. Do they have the other Dressdown? Oh, come on. Don't have another Discharge. Consign. I mean, we're making them use all their stuff defensively, if nothing else. But it sucks that we're not able to blow up their lands. They're really preventing that really well. I feel like they have a Leyline Binding or something, right? All right, still no plays from them. We don't have much going on either. Another Ephemerate. We do have Aven Interrupter if we want. Our Ketramoses are mostly online almost. I'll attack down to 9. End of turn, Dressdown. They find land number 4. Do they have the Null Drifter? They do. All right, we'll let that go. It's kind of whatever. We could Aven Interrupter it, but then they get to recast it. They have 1 card, or 1 land up, Witch Enchanter. I'm fine with just trading here. All right, they trade. That's fine. We'll bolt that in unsuspectingly. All right, now they're finding the lands. Evoke another Null Drifter. Do they have the Consign? They do. We'll cast Aven Interrupter on the Consign. See if they have the Stern Scolding. Jeez. Keep having everything, huh? Vacuum. Guess we'll just Emperor. Lands. Witch Enchanter. Just hardcast Solitude. I'm going to play Witch Enchanter on tap just to hold up Ephemerate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, now they're drawing all the lands. Not looking good for us. They were stuck on lands, but we were just kind of doing nothing. Yeah, Discharge. Well, Ephemerate. Counterspell. Yep. Sure. Into. No, they're going to Wrath us. Yeah, they've kind of had everything. Does not feel good. Kind of like a reverse sweep here. Oh, that's a good pickup. Finally. I guess that's like our best draw. Cast Overlord. Dude, Moto's the worst. We're only at like 5 minutes and we've been playing like really fast, so. Overlord, yes. Get back Solitude. Flage. All right, they target Overlord. Does that mean they have another Flage? All right, they have Flage in the yard. We can't really do anything about that. Oh, actually, no, because we don't have double black. Yes. Get Aven Interrupter. And then just pass. They go land. Go down to 6. So if they try to flashback Flage, they lose another Flage. Target Baelmerk. I guess they're just, I don't know why they're not targeting me. I will attack. Get Solitude. Put them to 1. Just hold open everything. Leyline Binding. Another Flage. Flicker Solitude. No targets. No cards in hand. All right. I did not think we were going to get there, but we pulled it out. All right, welcome to the final match. We're going to keep this hand. We have turn 1 Relic, turn 2 Impending, into Ketramose and kind of start drawing cards from there. Maybe Relic will be good. Thoughtseize. All right. So either Relic's gone because they're a graveyard-focused deck, or they take Ketramose for the card advantage. Probably Relic, I'd say. We're fine with this, though. They mulliganed to 5, and then they Thoughtseize us. They do take the Relic, though. We draw Push. Let's play this tapped and pass. You could play this untapped and hold up Fatal Push, but it's pretty telling what we have if we do that. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it's not worth the 2 life. Who knows? Bloodstained Mire, Crack, Undercity Sewers. Is this just Frog? Fatal Push. Yeah, I guess this is just Oculus, huh? Another Ephemerate. Not really what we want. Kind of want to find like Witch Enchanters and stuff to make our land drops. Aven Interrupter, Emperor of Bones, Felia. These are all like great. They took Relic, so it makes me want to take Emperor just to focus on that graveyard hate. They did bin a push. Maybe they're looking for lands as well. Yeah, let's just take Emperor. Just really want to make our land drops. Found a swamp. Wonder if they have like Harbinger. Oh, they do. All right, unfortunately, no way to get a swamp before then. Plains is pretty funny. Plains. Of course, we didn't get Phalia, so now we can't do anything. So I guess we'll just chill until this goes off, suspend? Hopefully we don't get cheesed out. We can find a Solitude. All right, they just pass. Nice Philia. All right, we'll just pass. They do nothing. Get them for 2. Flash us in. Maybe eat a counterspell. Mesa. Overlord coming off suspend in 1 turn. Oh, they pushed their own. Oh, I thought they were actually going to try to kill it, but they just wanted 1, 2, 3, 4. Try to get a big Murktide. Interesting. Their Swan's gone. We draw a Ghost Vacuum. This is a must counter. We'll do this now, just to make it harder for them to, all right, we'll just pass. We have Ephemerate up for anything they do here. I'm assuming they're going to play a big Murktide or an Oculus or something. Thought Scour. Yeah, so this is the Oculus. I'm going to Ephemerate now, looking for like a Solitude or something. We don't find it. We find a Philia. I'll take that. Can't attack into this, so I don't mind rebounding like a lot. Maybe they force it. That would be ideal. We find still nothing. Take the Trawler. Backstreet. Pretty awkward. Eat that. Can't believe we're stuck on because of Harbinger. Play that out. I guess we can't attack. Yeah, we're not going to attack. Yeah, I'll just pass. Super awkward. We have Philia end of turn. They get him for 5. So this is a must counter, but they know about it. That resolves. We flicker it. It dies. Or it lives. Oculus happens. Rebound. We're going to rebound Overlord. Man, we cannot find a Solitude. Take another Philia. Just need a Swamp. We are going to get to blink Harbinger and then get our Swamp. Actually, no, we don't have Marsh Flats. There's a Solitude. Let's see the push. So if we attack, we blink out Harbinger. We have access to black. I guess we can push Oculus. Like, we don't care if they trade, I guess. We'll see if doing this unlocks anything. They don't block at all. They fetch Undercity Sewers. Going to do this before their Harbinger comes back. We could also push the Harbinger. Surveil. I thought we had an untapped source. We don't. Witch Enchanter, no. Let's just play Ketramose. We'll float a mana. I'm going to guess we just kill Oculus. Yeah, whatever. There's no reason to wait. I was going to kill Harbinger, but they could unearth it back. They could unearth whatever they want back. This at least can block now. We can always Solitude whatever we want as well. Looks like unearth. And we tapped Ghost Vacuum for whatever reason. Kind of dumb. I'm not sure why they did that. Oh, for more stuff in the yard? Sure. For another Oculus. We will Solitude the 1. That's fine. Another land. Get rid of the Manifest token. I don't care if they trade here. Let's see if we get anything good. Oh yeah, we have the Solitude, but no white card. Oof. Oh, just kidding. I'm dumb. We can just do this. Get that, draw 2 cards. Go back up to, okay. Oh man, that's gross value. Yeah, I definitely underestimated what we were doing here, but Harbinger, the cheese did not pay off. All right, against blue-black control, Dimir Oculus, Aven Interrupter is good, Thoughtseize is good. We have the main deck, Graveyard Hate. March is decent. Everything's pretty solid. Yeah, maybe like a Thoughtseize for a Flicker Wisp. We'll keep the Marches because those are good against like frogs, early frogs. And try that. It's an interesting hand. Let's try it. Can't get cheesed out from Harbinger twice, right? We also have Solitude push if we need it. Ketramose. Let's play Flooded Strand pass. Surveil. Play Concealed Courtyard. Hold up Philia. They go Undercity Sewers. It's almost nice to hold up the fetch land for the Revolt and push. I'll just get a Surveil land though. Keep that on top. We can go Philia into Overlord. Just play the land and pass. And our next like 3 plays all planned out, depending on what they do. So like even if they do go like Harbinger, we'll flash in Philia, probably Solitude with Ketramose and play Overlord and blink it. So we kind of want them to tap out. They double considered. So they do have Oculus mana. So if they top out for Oculus, that's kind of fine. Because we're still going to Solitude the Oculus and then flash out Philia. Kind of looks like what they're doing. Or are they going to play Harbinger here? Oh, Dolthy. Interesting. Well, we have the pushes for that. All right, we'll flash out Philia. See if that eats like another Solitude. Let's play the land. We're going to push this before playing Overlord. Consider. I kind of want them to force this. Wow, they do. We could be greedy-ish and just Solitude this and then have the Overlord. That's also a play. It's not like greedy. We got them to use a force on a fatal push. So that's kind of neat. Like, yeah, it does slow us down a little bit while we'd have an Overlord. Maybe it's worth it. We double Solitude, play Overlord, flicker Overlord. But I don't think we have to rush necessarily. All right, Watergrave tapped, especially if they play... Okay, there you go. That's fine. Flicker Wisp. So we will impend here. Okay, that's fine. Just attack like that. They have 1 card in hand. We just want to get some more cards in exile. Unfortunately, we haven't drawn any Graveyard Hate. I guess if they Spellbomb, Is this an Oculus? Looks like an Oculus. Unfortunately, we haven't had any graveyard hate. Yep, Oculus. We're going to wait till our turn because we're going to play Ketramose and then Solitude this because I want to draw. We can actually draw a couple cards here. I don't mind because we're going to flicker this. Oh, well, that's huge, actually. They have one card in hand. Let's see if this resolves. Oh, wait, we didn't play Ketramose. We didn't play Ketramose. No. I just said what we were going to do and we didn't do it. Whatever. All right, we missed out on a card. Pretty annoying. I guess because we drew Bogart Trawler, so I was like, oh, we're just going to cast that to get rid of their graveyard. All right, they draw a card. I don't know what they could draw. Let's just play it safe, just to shut off any future shenanigans. We actually, well, I guess it doesn't matter. I was going to say we should have attacked first, but this just goes to exile. So now Ketramose is online. Opponent has 2 cards in hand. Oh, actually, that's pretty funny. The interaction between flickering the manifest and then it's actually a land, so it actually comes back. So it's actually not a good idea to flicker that. That's my mistake. But we still get the game anyway. All right, so that was Orzhov Flicker featuring Ketramose, the New Dawn. As you guys know, this deck has been really powerful in the challenges and in paper events. Adding Ketramose to the deck just makes it that much stronger. So just going off of what we added to make Ketramose even better, the 4 Graveyard Hate main deck, I thought were fine. They have really nice synergy with Ketramose, and there's a lot of graveyard decks, so just having that main deck is really nice. I like the flexibility of March. It being an exile effect is really nice with Ketramose also. And then most of our deck is just full of exile effects, so everything pairs really well with Ketramose, making it probably a mainstay in this deck. We definitely plan to keep experimenting with Ketramose in different versions, like Esper, or just pretty much wherever you can jam the new cards. So if that sounds like something you're into and you want to see more content like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Peace.